I am a black single mother with 10 children. I've worked for the unified court system for over 22 years. I am an officer of the court. I saved up for a very long time. Anybody up here knows me, knows that my children is always my number one priority. I saved up for a very long time, and I bought me, the biggest mistake I made was I bought me a piece of land in Edenton, North Carolina. You know, I've heard stories, but I've never thought this would have happened to me.
Now, I've already been on here talking about situations like this before in the past. One particular story was about this kid named Derek Williamson, owns a farm in the South and got his land taken away from him. Now, we got this situation going on again here, all right? And I said in that video, if people don't get up and stand up and intervene, they're going to start doing this a lot more to people, and we're going to hear a lot more of this happening. And here we are. And shout out to Lulu for sending me this video. Check this out.
But I've never thought this would have happened to me. I've heard horrible stories. I've seen stuff online, but again, you don't know. I tried to go someplace where my money can stretch for me. I have 10 children, so I needed land, I needed property, I needed space so I can get a nice size house built. I went into contract with a company called Down East Homes that built modular homes. They built their own home. But and I went into litigation with them. But the sad part about it is down there, everybody worked together. The attorneys, the clerks, the lawyers, the attorney made sure I got on the calendar with his friend. The same judge that put my land into default judgment is the same judge that denied overturning the default judgment. And I went into default judgment because the clerk, Wendy Turner, put my land in default judgment because she said I didn't answer. I answered. Her supervisor emailed me and told me that they found my answer. They found my answer, y'all. They found my answer, but I am still in default judgment. This company, these dirty white supremacists, is still they're prejudiced, they're racist. I'm telling you, the way the stuff that they do down here, and it's so sad because nobody won't help. Nobody won't look into my story. I will not say anything until I have proof. I will show proof of everything. I am going to upload the lien that the dirty attorney John Marshall put on my land. I'm going to upload the answer. I am going to upload how the supervisor emailed me and told me that he filed my complaint. So therefore, I shouldn't have been in default judgment. They contacted my lawyer and told my lawyer to put in the motion to set aside the default judgment. And I don't understand why. They were supposed to have did that because they are the one who put my land in default judgment. And I answered. The same judge, they sent me on Columbus Day to a county, not Chowan County where I was in court at, but they sent me to another county where the judge was going to find favor. That same judge came to another county to deny my motion to set aside. They told me to put in the motion to set aside the default judgment, and then they turned around and sent me back to the same judge, that same elected judge. See, his term is up. January, election time. So everybody's calling in their favors. You got to be careful for these dirty elected judges. The reason being is because, see, those attorneys be sponsoring them. His term is coming up. He's an elected judge. His term is coming up. He calling in his favors. They running me all over North Carolina and all counties so I can get on the calendar with that same dirty judge. And he put my land in default judgment and wouldn't overturn it even though I answered. I am begging. I am pleading. I will not tell you guys nothing unless I have proof. I am a clerk myself. I sat there and I watched them be dirty. I couldn't find a lawyer. I finally found a lawyer that was 5 hours away. And the lawyer said to me, "Oh, wow, I've never seen nothing like this before. Constance, I'm telling you right now, they are all working together." Someone asked me, "Why did you buy land down there?" It's sad to say. How was I supposed to know I can't buy land down there? These racist ass people was gonna do what they did. Again, down these homes, he has like 6 or 7 companies down there, so he's probably sponsoring the judge too. I don't have no wins, but I need a civil rights attorney that can practice law in North Carolina. We have not. I've been going through this since 2022.
Yep, share this video, get this video out there. That way she can get some help, and other folks that are going through the same situation can get help too. Just because your situation is good and everything is solid with you, don't mean you can't help somebody else. But let's get it, man. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. And I guarantee you, they were able to do this to her and pull the wool over her eyes and have her go through all of this BS because she didn't know the terminology in which they were using. Like, she knew the words, but she didn't know the actual definition of these words. She's using words how she would assume we all use them. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's easy to say, "Oh, I'm driving to the store." But you're not driving to the store. You're traveling to the store. You're only driving to the store if you're doing something commercial. Okay? And once you say you're driving, you open up the door to a bunch of bullshit. See, that one word right there, we all consider that as just going to the store, traveling to the store. We consider it as that. But that's not what it means. And I guarantee you, she's a victim of this. For sure. Shit, most Americans are. Most people get duped by the court system because of the words that they're using. Like these courts, They'll give you a sentence using words that they know that you know about, and then give you another sentence negating that sentence with words and terminology you know nothing about. That way you like, okay, you read this part, you're like, okay, so I'm good. It's like a subconscious thing. You kind of skim through the rest because you don't really understand. You got what you understood and you're good with that. So you move on with that. That's how they get you. And another thing I can't gloss over. 10 kids? God damn, girl, you was out there working. God damn. Well, yeah, with 10 kids, you definitely need room and space. Like, you need land for sure. Especially with growing boys, man. You can't have them in close quarters. Them dudes gonna start fighting. But it's wild to me that I already did a video, like a couple of videos saying, like, hey, people, you need to stand up. You need to intervene for a certain individual so that other individuals don't have to go through it. And look at where we are right now, man. Shit is crazy. We got to stop this. Oh, if it ain't happening to me, it's not my problem. Oh, that's not my business. Oh, that's their business. That's not mine. Like, we got to stop that shit. Like, this is the reason why we get done the way we get done. This is the reason why she ain't got nobody to call. Because everybody is like, it's not my business. Fucking ridiculous. But could you imagine having your back up against the wall in this type of way and not having anybody to call? I've been there, so I understand the feeling. Like, the shit is not cool. It's like she said, it's a problem. God damn it. But yeah, I want to know what y'all think about this, how y'all feel like, and all the law people that be scrolling and watching the content, what steps could she take in order to change this situation? That's what we need to know. What steps could she take to start legal proceedings against all of them wrongdoers and the people in cahoots working with each other? That's like, what could she do, man? Like, what can we do? We all need this information. This is something that everybody needs to know. So let us know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how you think and feel. Drop that in the comments. And please, if you got the information, don't hesitate. Drop that shit in the comments now.